A well-placed body shot can be just as devastating as a punch to the head in the UFC. Imagine getting punched or kicked in the liver by Bas Rutten. I guarantee neither you nor I would be continuing that fight. Today, we're going to talk about 5 body shot KOs that are sure to cause you pain. When competing in combat sports, fighters typically concentrate on delivering blows to the head to secure a victory. However, a viable and potent alternative approach is to target the liver, which is positioned in the right abdominal cavity just behind the lowest ribs. A forceful impact to the liver, caused by a punch, kick or knee, can be excruciatingly agonizing and has the potential to incapacitate an opponent. This is due to the reduced blood flow to the brain, which can lead to dizziness, disorientation, or even temporary paralysis, given the sensation of momentarily shutting down. Number 5. Jose Aldo vs Jeremy Stephens. The King of Rio, Jose Aldo, serves as a prime illustration of how deadly a body blow can be. Aldo's power and accuracy ultimately secured victory in a thrilling contest between 2 elite strikers, as he delivered a stunning body shot knockout that left his opponent reeling. It was a devastating example of how effective a well-timed body shot can be in mixed martial arts, as well as a warning about how perilous and unpredictable the sport can be. Stephens was struck in the liver by a powerful left hook from Aldo after he spotted an opening. Before the referee intervened to stop the fight, Aldo applied some ground and pound strikes to Stephens after he had fallen to the ground in agony. Stephens was rendered mute by a body shot that was precisely placed and timed. The video replay demonstrated how skillfully and forcefully Aldo had delivered the punch, and it was obvious that the body shot had been crucial to his success. Aldo's dominance of the body shot was on full display, and the victory served as a reminder of just how dangerous he can be in the octagon. It was a demonstration of the devastating effect a well-timed body shot can have in the MMA, as well as of Aldo's prowess and strength as a striker. Number 4. Jessica Andrade vs Caitlin Chookagian. Jessica Andrade battled Caitlin Chookagian, demonstrating just how taxing body shots can be once you've accumulated enough of them. Andrade's devastating blows served as a reminder to everyone the enormous impact that body shots can have on an opponent. Chookagian began the fight by keeping Andrade at a distance, with a steady barrage of kicks and jabs, while taking advantage of her height and reach. Andrade, however, was unfazed and kept moving forward, searching for a chance to deliver one of her signature power shots. Andrade discovered that opening late in the first round after landing multiple shots on Chookagian's body, sending her tumbling to the ground in agony. It was a classic demonstration of Andrade's striking. Number 3. Brandon Moreno vs Kai Kara-France. Nobody knew what to expect when Brandon Moreno and Kai Kara-France entered the octagon, because the world of MMA is always full of surprises. But what happened next would be the topic of discussion for years to come for both fans and analysts. Brandon Moreno, a former flyweight champion, competed against Kai Kara-France from City Kickboxing in a UFC interim flyweight title rematch. They had previously fought in 2019, and Moreno had won by a unanimous decision. This time, they faced each other again, and title implications were at stake, as the current champion at the time, David Figueiredo, was unable to participate due to an injury. Following a brief exchange in the center of the octagon, Moreno advanced and landed a swift liver kick on Kai Kara-France, causing him to be injured, and Moreno moved in for the finish, resulting in the referee stopping the fight at 4 minutes and 34 seconds into the 3rd round. Number 2. Dakota Bush vs Vyacheslav Borshchov. Borshchov achieved his first victory inside the octagon at UFC Vegas 46, with a devastating knockout in the opening round. At the beginning of the Bush vs Borshchev fight, the pace was frantic, with Bush successfully executing a takedown or 2. Bush seemed to gain the upper hand in the first round, connecting with his opponent several times and stunning him. He also exhibited his grappling skills, taking Borshchev down again with about 2 minutes left in the round. Borshchev managed to secure the win after hitting Dakota Bush with a powerful body shot, having fired off a couple of hard shots initially. Borshchev backed Bush up to the cage, where he utilized a fight-finishing combination. He launched a right hand followed by a thunderous left to the body, which echoed like a thunderclap from the gods in the arena, causing Bush to crumble to the ground immediately. As Bush covered up, Borshchev threw a few additional hammer fists for good measure, and the referee promptly intervened to stop the fight. Number 1. Irene Aldana vs Macy Chiasson. At the time of this recording, there have only ever been 2 other upkick knockouts. Aldana entered UFC history as only the 3rd ever fighter to achieve this feat. Starting the fight with energy, Aldana utilised her low kicks, jabs and straight rights effectively. She also managed to fend off 2 of Chiasson's takedown attempts, and on the 3rd attempt, she countered with an armbar. The audience cheered as Aldana closed the first round out with a barrage of forceful ground and pound strikes. Despite her strong start, Aldana was put on the defensive as Chiasson unleashed a series of punches and secured an early takedown. Aldana tried to turn the tide by attempting a leg lock, but Chiasson successfully defended and took back position, ultimately transitioning to a full mount and landing powerful elbows to win the round. With both fighters winning a round each, the outcome of the fight depended on the 3rd and final round. Chiasson attempted to take the fight to the ground, but Aldana successfully defended against her takedowns. After some striking exchanges, Chiasson managed to secure another takedown, but Aldana quickly ended the fight with a heel kick to the liver. Honestly, the only thing worse than getting hit with a liver shot is not watching another video like this one.